He chose one night over 8 years. They'd been together for 8 years. 8 years of rent inspections, broken washing machines, school lunches, hospital waiting rooms, birthdays, family dinners, exhausted arguments, quiet apologies, and 2 little children who still thought their dad could fix anything. To everyone else, Daniel and Mia looked like the kind of couple that had already survived the hard part. They were not perfect. No couple is, but they had built a life, a real one. There were crayon drawings on the fridge, tiny shoes by the front door, a couch with one broken spring, a family calendar filled with swimming lessons, daycare fees, work shifts, and reminders to buy more milk. Mia used to say their house was messy because it was loved. Daniel used to smile when she said that. At least he used to. Because somewhere along the way, Daniel stopped seeing the life they had built. He only saw what he thought he had lost. Freedom, attention, excitement, the version of himself he imagined he could have been if he had not become a father at 26, if he had not settled down, if he had not come home every night to bills, noise, and children asking for snacks. And that was the most dangerous kind of betrayal, the kind that begins long before anything physical happens. It begins in the mind, with one small sentence. I deserve more than this. Daniel did not say that out loud. Not at first. He said other things. I'm tired. I need space. Work is stressful. I just want one night where I don't have to be responsible for everyone. Mia believed him because she loved him. She gave him space. She took the kids to her sister's house some weekends so he could rest. She stopped asking too many questions when he came home quiet. She told herself every relationship had seasons. Some seasons were warm, some were cold, and this was just a cold one. It would pass. But Daniel was not waiting for the cold season to pass. He was feeding it. Every night, while Mia folded school uniforms and packed lunches, Daniel sat on the edge of their bed, scrolling through his phone. Old mates, old parties, old photos, men he barely knew anymore posting hotel rooms, bottle service, flashing lights, girls smiling at cameras, captions about freedom and living once. And slowly, Daniel started to resent the woman asleep beside him. Not because Mia had done anything wrong, but because she represented the life he had chosen. And Daniel wanted to pretend he had never chosen it. The invitation came on a Thursday afternoon. A message from his friend Corey. Boys' night Saturday. No partners. No questions. You need this. Daniel stared at the message longer than he should have. He knew what Corey meant. Corey was divorced, bitter, and proud of it. He treated loyalty like a prison and called responsibility a trap. Mia never liked him, not because she was controlling, because she could see what Daniel refused to admit. Some people do not pull you out of a rut. They decorate the bottom of it and call it freedom. That Saturday, Mia stood in the hallway holding their youngest child on her hip. Their son, Noah, had a runny nose and sticky fingers. Their daughter Ava was sitting on the floor, trying to put shoes on the wrong feet. Daniel wore his black shirt, the one Mia bought him for his birthday. She noticed. You look nice, she said. Daniel barely looked up, just going for a few drinks. With Corey? He paused. Yeah, a few of the boys. Mia nodded slowly. She wanted to ask more. She wanted to say she had a bad feeling, but she had spent months trying not to seem needy, paranoid, or difficult. So instead she said, just be safe. Daniel kissed the kids goodbye. He kissed Mia on the cheek, not the lips. She noticed that too. And then he walked out. The night started exactly how Daniel wanted it to. Loud music, dark bar, old jokes, men pretending they were still 21. Corey kept handing him drinks and saying, this is what you've been missing. Daniel laughed louder than he needed to. He checked his phone at 9:14. A message from Mia. Noah's temperature is up a bit. Nothing major, just letting you know. Hope you're having fun. Daniel typed back, All good, Mia replied almost instantly. Yeah, I've got it. Enjoy your night. He should have gone home. That was the first exit. Life gives people exits before it gives them consequences. But Daniel put his phone face down. At 11:30, Corey said they were going somewhere else. Daniel knew before they arrived. Neon lights, black doors, a security guard at the front, a place where men went to feel wanted by women who were paid to smile. Daniel laughed when they walked in, but it was a nervous laugh. I'm not doing anything stupid, he said. Corey slapped him on the back. Relax, mate. You're allowed to feel alive. That sentence stayed with Daniel. You're allowed to feel alive. As if Mia had killed him. As if his children were chains. As if the woman who had spent 8 years loving him had somehow stolen something from him by staying. Her name was Ruby. At least that was the name she used. She had red lipstick, tired eyes, and a practiced smile. Daniel told himself it was harmless. Just talking, just attention, just a moment where someone looked at him like he was not tired, not ordinary, not someone's dad, not someone's partner, not a man with a mortgage and 2 kids asleep at home. Ruby laughed at his jokes, touched his arm, called him handsome. And Daniel, who had once promised Mia he would never become like the men who broke families for ego, leaned into every word. At 12:47, Mia called. Daniel looked at the screen. Home. He watched it ring. Then he declined it. That was the second exit. He ignored it. A text came through. Can you call me? Noah threw up and Ava's crying. I know you're out, but I'm struggling a bit. Daniel read it. His chest tightened. For a moment, the music faded. He saw Mia sitting on the bathroom floor, holding their sick son, trying to calm their daughter, pretending she was okay because that was what she always did. He could still leave, he could stand up, tell Corey he was going home and become the man his family needed. But Ruby was looking at him. Corey was laughing, and Daniel wanted to be someone else for one night. So he typed 4 words, can't talk right now. Then he put the phone in his pocket. By the time Daniel came home, the sun was almost up. Mia was sitting at the kitchen table, not crying, not shouting, just sitting there with a cold cup of tea in front of her. That scared him more than anger would have. The house was quiet. The kids were asleep. Daniel closed the door gently. Hey, he said. Mia looked at him. There are moments in a relationship where words are not needed because the truth walks in before the person does. His shirt was creased. His breath was sweet with alcohol. There was glitter on his collar. Not much, just enough. Mia stared at it. Daniel followed her eyes and brushed at his shirt too quickly. That was how she knew. Not the glitter. The panic. Where were you? She asked. Daniel sighed like she was being difficult. Out, I told you. I called you. I was busy. Our son was sick. I saw your message. You said you had it. Mia's face changed. Not sadness, disbelief. I said that because I thought you would still care enough to call. Daniel looked away, and that small movement told her more than any confession could. For the next 3 days, Daniel lied. He said nothing happened. He said she was overreacting. He said the glitter could have come from anywhere. He said Corey would back him up. And Corey did. That was the ugliest part. 2 men standing on the same lie, acting like Mia was crazy for seeing the shape of it. But truth does not need permission to come out. It just waits for the weakest liar to slip. The slip came from an Instagram story. Corey's friend posted it. A blurry video, music thumping, men laughing, a red-lit hallway. Daniel in the background, one arm around Ruby, his face close to hers, smiling in a way Mia had not seen in years. The video lasted 4 seconds. It destroyed 8 years. Mia watched it alone in the laundry while the washing machine hummed beside her. She watched it once, then again, then again. Each time, her heart tried to explain it away. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it looked worse than it was. Maybe she was being dramatic. Then a message came through from a woman she did not know. "I'm sorry. I work there. I saw your post with him and the kids. I thought you should know he wasn't just talking to her." Mia sat down on the laundry floor. The tiles were cold. Her hands went numb. She did not scream. The pain was too deep for noise. When Daniel came home that night, Mia had dinner ready for the kids. Chicken nuggets, peas, tomato sauce shaped like a smiley face because Ava liked it that way. Daniel walked in acting normal. "Smells good," he said. Mia looked at him and realised something that would haunt her. He was comfortable lying inside the home she had kept standing. He kissed the kids, washed his hands, sat at the table. Ava told him about a drawing she made at preschool. Noah asked if Daddy could read him a book after dinner. Daniel smiled and said, "Of course, buddy." And Mia watched him perform fatherhood with the same mouth he used to betray their family. After the kids went to bed, she placed her phone on the table. The video was paused on his face. Daniel stared at it. All the colour left him. For the first time, he had no prepared sentence. Mia said one word. "Why?" Daniel sat down slowly. He rubbed his face. "I don't know." That answer almost broke her more than the cheating, because people always want betrayal to have a reason big enough to match the damage, but sometimes the reason is small. Ego, weakness, entitlement, a moment of attention, a person choosing themselves and calling it a mistake after the damage is done. Mia whispered, 8 years. Daniel's eyes filled. "Mia, please. 2 children." "I know." "No, you don't." He reached for her hand. She pulled away. "You ignored my call while our son was sick." Daniel started crying then. Not because he finally understood, because consequences had arrived. That is the difference. Some people are not sorry when they hurt you. They are sorry when the hurt becomes expensive. Daniel begged. He said it meant nothing. He said he was drunk. He said Corey pressured him. He said he was in a bad headspace. He said he loved her. Mia listened to every excuse. Then she said something quiet. "You didn't lose me in one night, Daniel." He looked up. "You lost me every time you came home and treated me like I was the cage instead of the person holding this family together." The next few weeks were war without shouting. Daniel slept on the couch. Mia moved through the house like a ghost. They still packed lunches, still paid bills, still smiled when the kids looked confused, but something sacred had been removed from the walls. Trust. And once trust leaves a home, everything echoes. Daniel tried to fix it in all the wrong ways. Flowers, messages, promises, a long post on Facebook about family and accountability that made Mia feel sick. He unfollowed women, blocked Corey, booked counselling. But Mia could see it. He was not rebuilding her safety, he was trying to rebuild his image. The real turning point came on a Sunday morning. Ava walked into the kitchen holding Daniel's phone. "Daddy, why does this lady say she misses you?" The room went silent. Daniel's face collapsed. Mia took the phone. Ruby. The messages had continued. Not every day, not romantic novels, just enough. Enough to prove that even after being caught, Daniel still wanted to keep one door open. Mia did not cry this time. She nodded. That was all. A small nod. The kind a person gives when their heart finally stops arguing with the truth. That afternoon, she packed Daniel a bag. He stood in the bedroom doorway. "Mia, don't do this." She folded one of his shirts and placed it on top. "I'm not doing this." She zipped the bag. "You did." Daniel looked toward the hallway. "What about the kids?" Mia's voice shook for the first time. "You should have asked yourself that before you made me the only parent acting like one." He left before dinner. Noah cried at the window. Ava asked if Daddy was coming back tomorrow. Mia held them both on the couch and told them the gentlest truth she could. "Mummy and Daddy are going to live in different homes for a while, but we both love you." That night, after the kids fell asleep beside her, Mia finally broke. Not gracefully, not quietly. She cried into a pillow until her throat hurt. She cried for the man she thought Daniel was. She cried for the family photo on the wall. She cried for the version of herself who used to believe love was enough to protect her home. But the next morning, she got up. That was the beginning of her revenge. Not dating someone else, not posting his messages, not destroying his name. Mia's revenge was becoming impossible to break. She opened her own bank account, changed the passwords, called a lawyer, started therapy, told her sister the truth, told Daniel's mother before he could turn the story into something softer. And slowly, the silence Daniel relied on disappeared. Not because Mia screamed, because she stopped protecting his reputation. For years, Daniel had counted on her kindness. He thought kindness meant she would absorb the damage, hide the details, and let him stay the good man in everyone else's eyes. But kindness is not the same as the self-abandonment. When people asked what happened, Mia told the truth, calmly, clearly, without performance. He cheated. He lied. He kept messaging her after I found out. I'm focused on the kids now. That was all. No insults, no long explanation. Just the truth, and the truth did what revenge never needed to do. It followed him. Corey stopped inviting him out because even Corey did not want the drama. Daniel's parents were disappointed. Mia's family stopped answering his calls. The school mums who used to smile at pickup looked through him, not because Mia asked them to, because people can feel when a person burns down a home and still want sympathy for the smoke. Months passed. Mia's house changed. At first, it felt empty without him. Then it felt peaceful. She painted the bedroom, moved the family photo from the hallway into a box, bought new bed sheets, started taking the kids to the park every Saturday morning. She laughed again, not loudly, not all at once, but in small moments. Ava dancing in the kitchen, Noah falling asleep with a book on his chest, her sister bringing wine and takeaway on a Friday night. One evening, Daniel came to pick up the kids. He stood at the front door and looked past Mia into the house. It was warm inside, music playing, dinner on the stove, children laughing. The same life he thought had trapped him now looked like something he would never fully be invited back into. That is when he finally understood. He had not escaped responsibility. He had been removed from belonging. "Mia," he said softly, "I messed up." She looked at him. There was a time when those words would have opened something in her. Hope, pain, the need to fix him. But that time was gone. "Yes," she said, "you did. I miss us." Mia glanced back at the kids. Then she looked at the man she had loved for 8 years. "No," she said, you miss being forgiven." Daniel had no answer. Because she was right. He missed the version of Mia who would have carried the pain so he did not have to carry the shame. But that woman was gone, not dead, reborn. The following year, Mia and Daniel learned how to co-parent. It was not perfect. Some weeks were hard, some drop-offs hurt. Some nights the kids asked questions Mia did not know how to answer. But slowly, life became life again. Daniel got weekend visits, Mia got her peace, and the children got a mother who refused to teach them that love meant accepting betrayal. On Ava's 6th birthday, Daniel arrived early with a gift. He stood in the backyard while the kids ran around with balloons. Mia was by the table, lighting candles on a cake shaped like a butterfly. For a second, Daniel saw the life he had thrown away with brutal clarity. Not as an idea, not as guilt, as a scene. His daughter laughing, his son covered in icing. Mia smiling in the sunlight, stronger than he remembered, softer than he deserved. He walked over and said, "Thank you for letting me be here." Mia nodded. "You're their father," he swallowed. "And to you?" She looked at him for a long moment. Then she said, "You're the lesson." Daniel flinched, not because it was cruel, because it was true. He was the lesson in every quiet boundary she built. The lesson that love without respect is not love. The lesson that betrayal does not become smaller because someone calls it a mistake. The lesson that a family can survive the person who tried to break it, even when that person once lived inside it. Later that night, after the party ended and the kids were asleep, Mia stood in the kitchen washing cake plates. The house was quiet, the same quiet that once terrified her. Now it felt different. It felt like freedom. She looked at the fridge. Ava had drawn a picture of their family. Mummy, Daddy, Ava, Noah, 2 homes, 1 son. Mia smiled through tears. Because healing was not pretending the betrayal never happened. Healing was realizing it no longer owned the room. Daniel chose one night over 8 years. He chose attention over loyalty, a lie over a family, a stranger's smile over the woman who had stood beside him through everything. And in the end, he did not lose his family because of one mistake. He lost it because, after 8 years of being loved, he still thought betrayal would cost less than honesty. But Mia learned something too. She learned that being betrayed does not make you weak. Trusting someone does not make you stupid. Loving deeply does not make you foolish. The shame belongs to the person who breaks the promise, not the person who believed it. And the best revenge is not always watching someone suffer. Sometimes the best revenge is building a life so peaceful they can no longer reach it. Daniel wanted one night of feeling wanted. Mia gave him 8 years of being loved. And by the time he realized the difference, the door to that life had already closed.